Hey everyone, we are live. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you all of the people watching the video. And thank you, Callie. Callie's in our chat on YouTube. Callie surprised me today. I had a meeting to go to and she surprised me with these balloons up here.
That's so cute.
And she got me a cake. Okay, hold on. Let me show you the cake. Wait, I have to find Zoom. That's fine. Hold on, I gotta switch cameras. And this is different because now we're using OBS and Zoom. So there's my cake.
Oh, how cute.
And she got me a candle with the 5. And then I'm like, I surrounded it with my little cricket cuties. I thought, oh, that's cute. They're dancing around the cake.
That's cute. Really cute.
So thank you guys. I'm going to, let me get everybody. Whoops, I just went full screen. Hold on. I don't know how to work this stuff. Okay.
Me either.
Cancel that. Okay. Oh, I gotta switch my video so you guys can see me. Okay.
Ouch.
So, and this is my son, Alex. For those of you that don't know, he just happens to be here. And any Patreon supporters, there is a post. If you want to join in video with us, you're welcome to come in. And I want to thank all of you who are here watching, and I know not everyone can be here, and so many people have congratulated me on 5 years. I can't believe I was looking at Patreon last month, and I found the date when I started is October 12th, 2013. I thought, wow, that's 5 years. I think the first month, oh, thank you for more support. The first month, I got $10, and then I think I got 16 the next month, and I was so excited. That was back when Patreon didn't start. I think it started in May of 2013. I'm not sure exactly.
That's right.
But I think that's, so when I started, nobody knew what it was. I was looking for something that I could do this full time and do YouTube videos and tutorials and do crafting full time. It was before there were, I was doing affiliate links and things, and I wasn't making any money from YouTube, and I wanted to be able to do it full time so I can help you guys, because I really enjoy teaching what I have a passion in and sharing things that I make, and I really do it all for you guys. But it makes me happy too, so it's a win-win. So thank you guys. So I'm gonna have the people in video kind of introduce themselves, and I'll have Lynn Love go first because she is in my top corner. For those of you in the Zoom, you can click on gallery or speaker view to change your view. And your view is always different than mine. So the public people are seeing what my screen sees. So we'll start with Lynn.
I'm Lynn Love, and I'm with Chalk Couture with 12, and I've been a Patreon of hers since I first found out she was on. I live in Azle, Texas, which is right outside Fort Worth. It's cold here, which is weird. So usually it's not. And this is my best friend here, Mugsy.
We usually have lots of dogs in our Patreon hangouts.
Yeah. Gotta have a dog. No, you don't. You can join anyway.
And then Evelyn.
Hi, I'm Evelyn Elston. I live in Whittier, California, where it's a very comfortable 78 right now.
Same as here.
In the Midwest, and I found Melody, I think about a year ago, and somebody reminded me the other day, I have yet to miss one of your monthly give you something to say thank yous. So I started out as a crafter as a little kid and come from a family of craft people and inventing people and mechanic people. So it's just sort of second nature to me. And that might get me in trouble sometimes because I look at what someone has made that's a very simple thing and my mind automatically goes to something much more complex and much more involved. Melody asked if I had any stuff to share. She knows I always do. And some of it is takeoffs on some of the things that Melody has taught. For example, Melody taught a class, had I think it was Shisha's birthday card, now that I remember.
Yeah.
And it had a slider on it. And so this slider is one of my Halloween, and then he ends up hanging from the tree at the bottom. And so
That's
he's
cute.
one that I'm giving to some of the children, but he's also one that I made for a lot of the workers. Is that mine?
No.
No. I also have both Dracula and Frankenstein, which are finding things out of takeoffs on some of the stuff that Melody has had in the past. Let's see if I can find the other one. Here's the other one.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
So they're cute for little kids, and sometimes when I'm sending them, I don't put the googly eyes, but I'm like Melody, I prefer the googly eyes.
Nice.
More of the little cards. This one I was
cute.
like it.
Oh, wow. You really went all out for the inside.
Yeah.
I always do. And I'm really a firm believer in, if you go to the store and you buy a Hallmark or you buy American Greetings or something, they always have their stuff on the back. I believe if you spend the time, the energy, the mental effort, the physical effort to put a card together, you should have something on the back. Let's see if I can get it in focus. Not really. Sorry about that.
It says made
Anyway,
for you. What's
Made
it?
Just for You by E. Elston.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
All of my stuff have what I call credits in the back. Melody also made shaker cards. And so this is a little shaker card with little tummy that has all kinds of stuff in it. He was just glued this afternoon, so he's not going to want to shake. And he just stands up. He's really simple.
That's cute.
But besides the card making, I get into wreath making for a lot of seniors.
Oh, wow.
And this is just basically a doily pattern on Cricut made in different sizes and then decorated. These particular seniors have interior doors that are metal. And so all I have to do is put a strip of magnet on the back and these snip.
Oh,
their
cool.
doors.
That's an awesome idea.
So, and the only other thing I have to share is she's always doing things with flowers. So I have pumpkins that I've made out of all of the flowers this year.
Awesome.
And then I got a little carried away.
Oh, well, that's beautiful.
So, few things, Melody.
All right.
I am so appreciative of all the time and all the energy and all the effort you put in. As a former teacher, I know what that's like to prepare. And as a former presenter for the state of California and other private companies, you spend a lot of time and a lot of energy, and we appreciate you.
Thank you.
We do.
I want to, did I say at the beginning? I want to thank Callie, my assistant, and Janet. I have 2 assistants now. Thank you from Patreon. Without Patreon, I wouldn't be able, without Patreon, I probably wouldn't need the assistants. Actually. She surprised me with these balloons and the cake. So thank you. Did I say that?
You did
I'm
say
losing my mind too. Okay.
I think you still need the assistance.
You think I still need assistance? Okay,
Still do
Mary.
your job, Kelly.
Say I love her quilt.
Oh,
Thank you. It's my grandmother's. She made several. And then my mother. And the last time I was on with Melody, I had a quilt that was 190 years old that I put them up there because it's easy to repair them up there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea.
It's a nice background.
Thank you.
Okay, Mary, you are next in my list.
Okay. I'm Mary. I'm in Southeast Wisconsin. This is the first time I've done this. I met Melody, or came across Melody years ago when I first got my first cricket. I recently met her in Utah and at the Make-a-thon, and I'm still reeling from that experience. It was just so wonderful. This is the first time I've done this. And I say this because, to be quite honest, ladies, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here.
Well, when you first came on, I had this opened earlier. People could just come on. She just comes on. She's just laughing and just happy.
I recently bought a new phone, and so I thought I need to get rid of some of these pictures. And I'm going through, and I saw all my Utah pictures, and it was just like living it all over again. It was so wonderful. I'm a Patreon supporter. I'm getting a little overwhelmed with all the design-based stuff on Facebook. So I'm trying to kind of hone in a little bit, because you can spend an ungodly amount of your time just going through posts. And this, I find, is so much more, I hope, informative. I was listening to Glenda talk about slobs and bobs and land, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm in over my head again. But I will figure it out. And Melody, you know, I'm a huge fan, always have been, and I'm just glad to be here. I hope to be able to come back if I can figure it out.
Well, you got here today. So thank you so much. Thank you. I just can't say thank you enough to everybody. Tomorrow we have a Patreon hangout as we do the second Saturday of every month at 12:15 after our class. So thank you. And then next we have Glenda.
Hi, everybody. I'm Glenda Canuti, and I'm from Glenda's Creative Place. And I've been around since the first day that Cricut introduced its very first machine publicly on QVC. And I've been a Cricut diehard since that time. And I've known Melody since way back in the days of the old Cricut message board. And I'm in Huntington Beach, California, at the beach, which is halfway between LA and San Diego. And it's like living in heaven. And I've crafted since I was a little girl, but I just didn't know I was crafting. But I had a real smart mom who kept me busy and used to provide me with a lot of composition books and things where I could put all my stuff into, like I would write music or poetry, take photos, and you guys might remember these days, if you're a little older, cut them out and then put rubber cement on the back of them and put them in a book. Oh yeah, we did it back then. But I'm a diehard scrapbooker. I'm a huge believer that we need to leave a piece of ourselves behind, because I know the things that I have that were my grandmother's, who was my very best friend in my entire life. They're so precious to me. I even like to look at her handwriting and things like that. So I think it's something that it's a piece of yourself that you hand off to the next generation. And if you've done it correctly, then you hand it off to the next generation after that. And based on doing it correctly, I am an independent consultant for Close to My Heart. I am indelibly in love with Close to My Heart. I've been with them now for 4, maybe almost 5 years. And the story how I came across them, so I won't go into all of that. But what I will say is they have the highest quality products, which is why I'm with them. because I care about what goes in my scrapbooks, and I care that I can get things done as easily and quickly as possible and not have to always be thinking of design principles, even though I'm good at those, but sometimes I just don't have time. So I want to thank Melody for everything she does for us. She's so awesome. I'm just going to give one quick example. I asked her for a class, if it was possible, to have a class on OBS, which is what Mary was referring to earlier. And I thought maybe, you know, I can just throw it out there. Within 2 days, she had it put together. 2 days, she had a Facebook group up for us. So this girl works hard. I don't know when she ever rests, frankly. But Melody, you know, I adore you and love you to pieces. Thank you for everything you do for us very much.
Thank you. Who has the dogs? Oh, is it her? Okay. I'm muting you for a second. Okay. We have Mary Ann.
Oh, I'm Mary Ann Kilpatrick, and I'm from Pinellas Park, Florida. So I'm just a little south of where Melody is, up in the villages. I have been a Patreon of Melody for a couple of years now, and I think she just does wonderful things for us. I just love watching her videos. I watch them sometimes 2 and 3 times when I'm trying to make something. So thank you very much, Melody, for all your hard work. I love doing the crafts.
Well, thank you. So excited you're here. You've never been in a Zoom video with us, have you?
No, I didn't know anything about it. I just clicked on the link, and like I said earlier, I tried several times and finally got it where I think it's working right.
Well, now that you've done it, all you have to do is click the link and it'll be easy next time.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Next we have Barbara.
Hello. Sorry about that. That's JoJo. My name is Barbara Bonnet. I'm from Hamtramck, Michigan, which is we're in the middle of Detroit. Would you quiet? Some dogs sit quietly and don't bother anybody. Mine heard a doorbell, so she's.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm new to cricket in general. I've only been with it about a year. I've been a patron of Melody for about a month, something like that. I'm enjoying myself. I'm trying to learn new skills. I've worked as a graphic artist before, so I'm just kind of keeping busy.
All right. Well, thank you.
So thank you, and thank you for all your ideas. Keep them coming because I'm spreading them out here as much as I can.
Okay. All right. Next we have Debbie.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Video I've done too. I don't have lights on in my house. I guess that might help. I'm more sitting in here by myself.
I sit here by myself in the dark too. I thought, well, today I better turn on some lights.
I usually just save
Me too.
electricity.
I had to do the same thing.
But I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I bought my first Cricut. I didn't buy it. I got it for Christmas 2 years ago, and then I got the Maker last year for Christmas. So I don't know what they're going to give me this year. I've been following Melody ever since I discovered Melody. I've wanted a Cricut ever since the first one came out, but I couldn't afford one. I had the Your Story, the laminator and the bookbinder. And I've got the Cuttlebug, so I've had that for years, and I've always wanted one of these Cricuts and always wondered about them, and finally got it.
Well,
so my favorite thing right now is the flowers, the giant flowers. This past weekend was my mother-in-law's 80th birthday, and I made my first giant flower wall.
Awesome.
It was a big hit.
Did you take pictures?
Huh?
Did you take pictures?
Oh, I did. on the iPad for some reason. I took them, we've got them all on my phone, and somehow or another it hasn't transferred to the photos on my iPad. I don't know.
You should post that on our Patreon Facebook group. We'd love to see them.
Yeah. Well, I posted them in the other Facebook group, so I don't think I've done it on Patreon yet.
Okay.
Because I was really excited about it. Because I never learned how to do that.
Well, I have more flowers coming.
Oh.
They were done for a few weeks. I just have to have time to get it out there for you. So they might be coming next week.
Do more of those backdrops, and I'm going to use the sunflowers for one because I love that sunflower. I just haven't made it yet.
Yeah, those are really cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
And next, I have Leanne's not on video, so we're going to go to Peggy. Peggy Lowry. Hi, Peggy.
I'm from Hartsville, Alabama. I'm not sure how long I've been supporting Melody, but
I think it's been a long time.
I had the privilege of meeting her in September at May's Medicon.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun. Melody, I really appreciate so much that you do for us.
Well, thank you.
You don't realize all the time how much we appreciate you. And I just want you to know that.
Well, thank you. I appreciate all you guys too. Like I said, I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you. And who's this? Sheila?
Where is she?
Sheila's eating.
We're going to skip Sheila. Sheila is always so much fun in our hangouts. Okay, we're going to go to Tiffany. Hi, Tiffany. Is she muted? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We couldn't hear her. Well, we're back to Sheila. Sheila, you just come on when you feel like coming on. Maybe. Sheila is eating cake. So that's what somebody says in the chat. Nope, not cake. Well, how about if we have some cake? Alex and I. Let me switch my video.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, there's
Is this
Tiffany.
Tiffany?
We can't. There you are.
Hello.
Oh, you gotta mute your
Mute your computer.
my video.
No, not cake. How about if we have some cake? Alex and I. Let me fix my
She's
video.
listening to the video. Oh wait. Hold on. Oh. There we go. Okay, Tiffany.
There you go.
Hello, I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I just got my Cricut maybe 9 months ago. I also bought a cuddle bug last week.
Awesome.
I really enjoy watching your videos. It really helps me. I'm a single parent, so I don't have a lot of time to read up on how to do things. And I became a patron this week.
Oh, well, thank you.
And I've met a lot of people online through your Facebook pages, and I'm just enjoying myself, and I want to thank you for all the things that you do for us.
Well, thank you. Thanks for being here. Okay, Sheila, you're not ready yet? I'm going to unmute her.
I'm like Glenda was. I started crafting way back in the 60s with my great-grandma.
Wow, that's
Cutting out
awesome.
Pictures and gluing them into scrapbooks.
Yep.
Both
Rubber
my
cement.
grandmother
Remember that? Rubber cement. Oh,
Yeah.
God. Nothing worse for the pages except magnetic. Remember, then there was the magnetic ones. Whew. So bad for your photos.
Sheila.
Sheila has not deigned to join us yet. Oh, there she is.
She's here. I don't know. I don't think we can hear her. She's not muted.
Yeah, and click. Yeah.
Well, that's one way to shut Sheila up. Now, the people who hang out in my hangouts, sometimes, you guys know what I mean. Sheila is so much.
There was such a thing.
No, Sheila is always so much fun. Okay, let's go to the cake. I gotta switch my video. This one. Okay, Alex, should we cut the cake? Okay, can you guys hear the little crickets dancing and singing? They're singing and dancing around the cake. Oh, that's good. Okay.
Her mic is not working.
Oh, her mic is not working.
She wrote it down.
Did you unmute yourself from the corner, left-hand corner? Unmute yourself.
Oh, no, she's not muted.
There.
Oh, you're not muted? Oh.
But you should be able to check your mic from Zoom.
One time we lost Sheila during a Patreon hangout, so she called me on Alexa, and wait, let me switch back to me. I was sitting here holding my Alexa like this, and Sheila was on my video Alexa in the chat. Oh, my Alexa keeps doing stuff.
No,
okay.
mine's talking too.
Don't say the A word.
Okay. Cut the cake. Now,
we gotta.
Oh, what do we? What do you do?
For anniversary, do you make wishes?
No.
No. What are you thinking, Callie?
And you guys in the Zoom, my number 5 is backwards, so we turned around the 5. It's actually backwards for us, so it's nice for you guys. Here,
Still looks backwards to me.
Oh yeah, it probably does to you.
I'm going to stick my 5 cents in here. In Polish tradition, there's a song that we sing for birthdays and anniversaries that's called Sto Lat, which means 100 years. So I'm wishing you 100 years of good luck.
Well, thank you so much.
My mic is not working.
Okay, hold on.
Yes, it is.
Oh no.
Let's do something weird.
Wait.
Hi, Alex. Hi, Alex.
Sheila, you don't have your camera on.
I do. It's not working.
We'll go to her camera on there.
My mic is not working.
Just go to her camera on there.
I did.
No, not you, my mom.
Okay,
there.
You're making awful noise.
Yeah.
That's my heart beating. I don't know what the problem is. Everything's doo-doo here.
All right.
I'm just going to have to log off and I'll have to try later. Sorry.
You can still sit here and hang out with us. You just can't talk.
I just heard her right now.
She's live in my video.
She called on the Amazon.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Does Sheila know that she's actually looking at the wrong camera?
I'm looking at my Alexa.
She's looking at the Alexa.
Oh.
So she's in this little
sees
camera.
us in here. Okay. But we're never going to get any cake.
Yeah, let's get the cake. Cut to the cake.
All right.
Cake.
Before you cut the cake, what kind is
She's turning it off.
Did you guess?
No, she told me it's vanilla. That's what she said. It had buttercream frosting.
The best. Yum, yum.
Go home.
Alexa, go home. Okay.
That's not the lighter.
Sheila's talking to Alexa. Maybe it's good. Her mic doesn't work.
Shelly, thank you for the super chat.
All right. What's your wish?
Look, there's a horn.
This is not a horn.
Yeah, you blow it.
I can't get Sheila off full screen for some reason.
Are we going to sing or something?
I don't know. What do you do for anniversary?
I'll start.
Really?
Are you ready?
What are we singing?
Ready? Happy birthday.
Happy
No,
anniversary.
not happy birthday.
Happy anniversary.
Happy Patreon. How about happy Patreon?
Okay.
Sing me happy anniversary.
Patreon to you. Happy Patreon.
Patreon to you. Happy Patreon to you. Happy Patreon, dear Melody.
What's happening?
Thank you, everybody.
Everybody should turn on their A machine and let the A machine do it together.
Right.
Okay. Let's cut it.
With your machete.
He thinks my knife is too big.
It depends on what you're going to cut after the video.
Right.
Okay.
How are we gonna get that out of there?
I don't know. I got a fork.
She blew out the candle.
Here, get it out with a fork.
What?
Serve yourself.
It's a big.
It's not right. You gotta put the plate
I
closer.
know. I'm getting it, Mom. Chill.
I could just see him making a mess.
I'm not a child. Here.
I forget sometimes. Here.
Where's the other fork?
There's.
That's right, always.
See, you're always my child.
Yep, forevermore. Like
You
it or
guys,
love it.
I had to take him for a haircut.
I didn't want my haircut.
Or his beard trimmed, but he got it.
You needed
Oh, I
a
wanted my
haircut.
hair trimmed. I needed that. Shut up.
Kobe.
Oh, I'm gonna make a mess on this one.
Okay.
This one's not
Just
gonna
get it. There you go.
Oh,
Okay.
It's not a straight cut.
That's all right. We're going back to our camera. Okay. Yeah, so I took him for a haircut, and I told my mom this, and she's like, "You didn't cut his hair?" I'm like, "No, I don't want to cut his hair. I cut hair for 25 years. I don't want to do it anymore." And it was funny. I felt really stupid because, well, he didn't want his hair cut. And I said, "Well, you need it trimmed in the back and over your ears," because he wanted the top long. I said, "Okay, we can leave the top long." And then he's like, "Well, you tell her what I want." You know, so I was like bringing a child to get his hair cut.
I didn't want it. I didn't want to do any of the work.
It never ends.
But you were very happy with it, right?
Yeah, that's all right.
I would never do anything he really didn't want to do.
I don't want to cut my hair anymore.
The
Never
voice
again.
called
No,
you? Is that why
you
they
get a
called
haircut.
you?
So you mean to tell me after 13, I have many more years to go of taking for haircuts?
Most of the time I don't care, but
It was, my hair was getting really ridiculous.
okay, he had not gotten his hair cut since July before we went on our trip.
Oh my.
It was time.
I'd say it was probably
It was
time.
way over time.
I think I have a picture. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that was before?
Yeah.
This is before his haircut.
Like
Oh,
right
wow. Yeah, he did
And his
need a trim.
Yeah. So, well, now he has a hat on, and it doesn't look any better when he takes it off because he has hat head. We have some new people who joined us.
Who's here?
We have Diane and Debbie. Hi. Where would you like to tell me where you're from?
Tampa, Florida.
Oh, you're not far.
No.
And
Tampa.
how long have you been supporting me on Patreon?
That's 7 months.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Welcome.
And
Just doing.
And this is your first time in a Zoom with me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, welcome. And then we have Debbie. She looks frozen.
Yeah, she's
Or
frozen.
asleep. Okay, we have Ray Ann. Oh, wait, Debbie, are you there?
Debbie's unfrozen.
Debbie.
Okay, we'll go to Rayanne. Rayanne, did you talk? You already?
No.
Did we talk to Rayanne?
No.
She's muted.
I can, Rayanne.
Yes.
Hi, where are you from?
South Bend, Indiana.
Okay.
Wow.
That's where Lori Nunemaker's from. If you know where.
Is she?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yes, I went to visit her on my way to moving here.
Cake was good.
Well, I didn't eat any cake. Thank you for your
I
support.
still remember that.
Oh yeah, me and Lori just giggled. We were trying to do a mystery box video, and we record, and then we just start giggling. You know, when you get the giggles.
HSN.
Yes.
That's funny.
And hi everybody on YouTube. Thank you so much for coming and chatting with us. Shirley Rogers says mothering never ends. Hers is 30. Sheila. Seeing if we can hear you
Somebody's
yet.
got their TV on in the background.
We got it. Debbie, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Where are you from?
In Nebraska.
Where? Oh,
Lincoln.
okay. I'm a born and raised Omaha girl.
Telephone. Same as in Lincoln.
Oh. I don't know who's saying that, but.
Glenda. Yeah, it's harder to see everybody on your cell phone.
Very different.
Yeah.
And did I miss anybody? Is anyone else? I think I got everyone who's here. Does anyone else have anything else to share? I'm gonna eat cake.
Well, it's nice being here. Nice seeing you.
Just one more time to say thank you for everything you do for us, Melody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
And I shared some more files on Patreon today, and I'm going to show how to make, well, not all the files. I'm not going to show how to make. I'm going to show you how to make ornaments tomorrow in our Design Space class. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
These started out like this. Print and cut, it's a Star Wars one. But I'm going to show you how to make other ones, not just Star Wars. But see, it has a hole at the top. I didn't like that hole. So I can't get these lined up. Well, anyway, it has 3 layers. We printed this on craft board, which you don't have to, but we just wanted them sturdier. But you could put more layers in between. But can you see the hole now? It's the hole that matches the part of the
ornament.
Yeah, the picture. Like it's here. You might be able to see this better.
Just put it with your hair so they can see.
Yeah, well, I can't see.
I can. It's right there.
Can you see my pink hair through it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we made it fit like this, so when it's hanging from your tree, you don't see a circle.
Just find the pink hair.
Okay.
And then I'm showing you how to make some other ornaments with just images and with pictures with your family and stuff. I made one of Ken Hess, but I'll show you how you can make.
Love to torture.
I do. I have them as a pattern in my design space. So I actually do have some family member pictures because I have another project coming up. Can you hand me that frame thing?
This?
Yeah. Now, you've all seen this one, but I have one that has squares on it, but then I'm making it into a picture frame. So on one side, it's going to say the word family, and then on the other side, it's going to have picture frames in it.
Oh, nice.
So I'm working on that too. So hopefully I will have that available probably Tuesday or Thursday.
Does this not open up?
Well, I'm excited about that one.
Yeah. And so I've been working on that one for like 2 weeks. I have my pictures in there, so I'm making one for my mom, so it'll have.
Is that what you asked for in my picture?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I have pictures of her grandchildren in there and her dog.
Did you get to my question on Patreon?
Did I what?
Did you get to my question on Patreon?
I don't. When did you post it?
I asked how do you put a name on your luggage?
Oh yeah, I did see that. It depends on the type of luggage you have.
Okay.
So depends on the material your luggage is made of.
All right.
Are you
That's
wanting?
a good question for class tomorrow, huh?
Yeah.
It could be class.
Yeah, it depends on what your luggage is made of.
I'll check it out and find out.
Okay.
Diane, come to class tomorrow and ask that question in class. Make sure you type it in all caps. That'd be good for a lot of people to know.
I'm not an early morning person.
I
Me
mean,
neither.
it's 8 a.m. for me.
It's 1 o'clock for me. I go to bed at 3 in the morning.
Oh wow.
Me too.
Well, I was up at 3 or 4 walking the dogs this morning.
I was up at 2:30 and had to be at work at 9.
Why are you taking the dogs out at that time of night?
Because Carly was sneezing at me, and I think that's what she tells me she has to go potty. Because every time I say you gotta go outside, and then we like walk to the door and she just starts sneezing. And so this morning
You know
I'm
that a
laying in
dog
bed.
sneeze there's another meaning to the dog sneeze. I'll tell you off camera. It's not.
Everyone's mind went straight there.
Well, no, she just comes and looks and stares at me and is just sneezing. She's just sitting there watching me in bed, sneezing.
Tell her to wait. Otherwise, she's going to get in a habit and keep waking you up all night.
She doesn't normally. The one night they slept 12 hours. So, like, yeah, they're usually pretty good. But I didn't want her, like, going potty in my bedroom, so.
Yeah. Mercy goes then too at 3 a.m.
My dog asked me to go at 3 a.m. I tell her to wait, and she'll wait.
My cat has a cat door. She goes out when she wants.
I have a doggy door, but they don't know it. But I don't have a fence.
Why don't they know
You have no fence. You can
I
do
don't
an
have a
electric
fence.
Get an electric fence.
Oh, I
put in.
could do that. But the reason I got the dogs to start with was so I can get more exercise and get up from behind the computer.
Right. But not at 3 a.m.
Well, no, but I wouldn't want her outside at 3 a.m. though. There's coyotes and bobcats and panthers.
Alligators.
Yeah, alligators.
And then there's bears too, but not around here. But
yeah, I've never seen a bear. Well, I've never seen any of those animals except for panther.
The panther.
We saw a panther.
Almost hit it.
We almost hit it with the car.
And we have coyotes.
We have coyotes in Southern California. I came out one day and there was one sitting at the bottom of my stairs. Like, no, be gone. But it's because we've pushed them out of their environment. So they've come up on the dry riverbed from like the ocean areas and stuff. So, yeah. And they love to eat little dogs.
I spelled it.
Yeah.
You keep spelling it wrong.
Dog.
No, I didn't. That's
If there's more than one of them.
We have deer that come in the yard. Now they got rid of the forests. And I had to get an inoculation for my dog because there's parasites that deer.
Oh, yeah.
They kill your animals.
Well, they carry that awful tick. What's the name of that tick?
Deer tick.
I don't know. It's bad.
Can't remember. So.
Melody, in answer to the question about decorating the suitcase, my sister went on a Youth for Understanding thing to Europe when she graduated from high school. And she had soft-sided luggage because all of the 150 kids had to have the same luggage. And she cut out flowers of tissue paper and put it on, and then put on
Mod Podge or something like that?
Over it. She used gesso.
Gesso, yeah.
I ran across that suitcase a couple of months ago and thought, this looks as good now as when she took it back in '67. And I thought, so
wow.
I remember her doing the layers of the gesso, putting down all of the blue and green flowers and then doing the layers. And it held up real well.
That's awesome. And you can cut tissue paper with a Cricut Maker now.
Right?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't want your name on the outside of there. I mean, if you're using it for identification. I don't know what she was asking about using it for.
Basically identification, but not with my name. With a worse album or something.
I wrap my luggage with neon luggage wraps, so I can always see it coming off the turnstile.
I'm trying to see if you can see this. This was my goodie bag that I took to Utah. It's got the little peeping cricket.
That's awesome.
And then it said, "Are we there yet?"
Oh, that's cute. Alex saw your luggage.
I did that with HTV and one of those little
irons.
The very small irons.
Uh-huh.
You know, like for seams and sewing. And so far, it's held up very well. I recently was at an airport. I flew out to California, and a girl walked by and said, "That's cute." And I thought, "Oh, you have a cricket."
Of course. I just got my easy presses that I ordered from HSN the other night, like the next day. It was insane. Plus Anna's machine the next day.
Oh, that's awesome.
I have a heat press, and I'm having a hard time justifying the easy presses, but oh my goodness, I want one so bad.
I love that little one.
Yes.
I love the little one. And I love the big one also, because it's all men in my family. That's for me. But I also have a grandchild who's turning 1 next week. So I'm doing some cute stuff for him.
Anne, you're new in here since we've been talking. Would you like to say where you're from?
I'm from Allen, Texas.
I've
been a Patreon for about a month now.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome. I enjoyed the fundraiser you did with May May, and that's when I really started watching you a lot.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, and I haven't announced this yet to anybody, actually. Well, Saturday we have class, and then we have a Patreon video, and then Sunday night I'm going to Orlando to Give the Kids the World Village. Have you guys? I've never heard of that before. Somebody asked me if I could go through Crops of Love is doing some crafts there, and Give the Kids the World is, I think it's kind of like the Wish Foundation, where they take sick kids in and give them the world. Like, I'm not sure exactly what it's all about, but I thought it was a really good thing that they're doing, and they're having an event on Sunday. So I'm going to go down there and do a live video tour and stuff to share about what that is. It looks like a really cool place.
You're Alex, far away.
Are you going? Is Alex going?
I don't know.
This is the first time I've heard of it. I have no idea. I plan on being here till Monday, so I assume I'll ride
I didn't know
with.
when he's coming or going.
If you don't want to go, I'll go with you.
You could drive.
Yeah, I can drive. Well, I won't drive.
The car will drive. Okay. All right. So I want to thank everybody for coming. Thank all my patrons for a wonderful 5 years.
Sorry. I'm making noises.
Thank you. I want to thank all my YouTube subscribers too. I know not everybody can do Patreon, and I know they don't need to, or they can't, or whatever. I appreciate everybody just for watching my videos. And if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. You guys I live off your energy. People say, "Oh, I have so much energy, I never sleep." Well, I live off your energy. So that's, I don't know. I'm here for you guys, so thank you. I don't know, I keep saying the same thing over, but I just can't thank you guys enough.
Okay. We love you, Melody. We love you, and we thank you for everything also.
And, you know, I don't even know if I would be doing crafting at all that much, because most of the things I make are for you guys. Like I make some, I make some things for me, but like I'm always trying to come up with things that I can share with you guys and that you guys like and that you want. And I always take requests for things. People, you know, send me something. Hey, can you make something like this in Design Space? So I go and I try to do it and share it. And yeah, most of the, except for the Cricut Cutie thing, will you hand me one of those?
Yeah, that
like,
was cute.
Like these things that I made, like I just could not.
I adored. I laughed when I seen.
I just could not wait to make these. Like I just kept making them and making. I just love these little guys. They just make me happy.
They're dancing around on a pole. It's really cute.
Yes, they just make. I just love their smiles. Yay! He has a voice for them. And that's the first thing in a long time I felt like, oh, I'm making it for me and I can't wait to get it and then to share it for you guys. And I couldn't share it, the file with you, until I did a video for you because of the way that they're put together. I couldn't figure it out till I actually cut it all out and started playing with it. So I want to thank you guys for everything. And even just everybody for watching my videos. If you guys didn't watch my videos, I wouldn't be doing them. But I mean,
we'll see everybody tomorrow at 8 o'clock Pacific time AM, 11 o'clock Eastern for Melody's class. Make sure you're all there.
Yeah, and then next Saturday we're having a spotlight video. Spotlight video. I have 2 people signed up for it. It's a perk for the people who pledge $15 or more. I had one video and Glenda was in it and Patricia.
Yeah, I was invited to, but I didn't know what it was.
Okay, it's where we get to like I kind of interview you and you get to talk about what you do and things like that.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
about your craft business.
Yeah. To kind of share what you do.
Now that's on Patreon?
It's a Patreon perk.
Yeah, it's a Patreon perk to be a part of the spotlight video. But it's public to everybody, the video is.
Oh, cool.
All right. Thank you guys for coming. Now everybody go eat cake.
Yes.
Usually dinner in California.
Yeah, we had dinner, so.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for one of those fast delivery places to knock on my door and say, "Hi, this is from Melody."
Oh, I wish I could do that. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Jimmy John's.
Send a cupcake to everybody. If I could do that, I would do that.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Alex back there.
Bye-bye.
Nice meeting everybody.
Bye. Thank you for coming.
Bye.
Bye,
Melody.
Thank you.